Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing The Legend of Korra. This is Book 2, Chapter 8, Beginnings, Part 2. We just watched Part 1. So intrigued about this whole thing and going this far back into the past and the creation of the Avatar, I guess, and just looking at the world, how it was at that point in time with spirits everywhere. Humans living in these cities on the back of lion turtles. It's just, yeah, amazing to behold. And once again, the animation style, the music, it's just, wow. Yeah, cannot wait to jump into this one. So, if you're ready?
I am.
All right, then let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing, including The Legend of Korra, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Let's go.
We can only hope that she survives her ordeal.
Survives?
The human and spirit realms are headed toward annihilation, and it's all your fault. Don't interfere with me again, human.
Oh.
More humans! I found you! Wait! I'm friendly!
Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Brave.
Very.
Of course, the air nomads are living with the spirits.
We would love to hear of your travels.
Oh no! Why is this? Oh no!
Why is the great spirit of darkness here, but not his other half?
I'll explain later.
Be gone!
When harmonic convergence comes, I will destroy you forever.
But how did you become split from Vatu?
Ask him. As darkness grows, light fades.
I'm sorry for endangering your village, but I promise to set things right.
How?
No human has ever held two elements at the same time.
I'm not like other humans. I can learn to do it.
Rava must hold the power for you until you master it.
Neither of us can defeat Vatu alone, but together we have a chance.
Very well. I will help you to master the power of air.
And in return, I will help you restore balance to the world.
That's a very Avatar thing to say.
Yeah, very.
Harmonic convergence. That is when Vatu and I must battle for the fate of the world.
How long do we have until then?
About a year in your time.
Then we better start training.
He has a year to learn the... Yep.
He cannot destroy light any more than I can destroy darkness. One cannot exist without the other.
Even if Vatu wins, you'll come back.
But you will probably not survive to see it. Vatu will destroy the world as you know it.
If I'm gonna help you battle Vatu, then I should visit more lion turtles. Most people think they live in the only human city in the world.
Most humans think only of themselves, no matter how many others are around.
Smells like smoke.
Humans are nearby.
Oh no.
Oh, it's his people.
I think, yeah.
We throw fire at any spirit we see around here, just like they attack any man.
You have no idea what you're doing.
The spirits are coming back! Let's wipe them out this time! We'll burn down this whole forest if we have to! What happened?
Jeez. Oh no, it's...
Stinky? You came back!
There's no need for violence. I know there must be a way to work out a compromise.
Yeah, there he is.
No.
We are protectors of the forest.
Rava, we need to combine our energies. Maybe then we'll have enough power to stop this.
Oh, that's the Avatar stage!
Oh.
Of course.
Enough.
Oh, and
You
look
need
at,
to stop fighting now.
just like Aang.
I have to leave your body or I'll destroy you.
Oh.
Oh no.
We have to go back.
Don't bother. Your human friends have already been annihilated.
No.
See you at the end of the world.
This is brutal.
Rava.
I'm sorry, One.
He's going to the, yeah.
I had no idea that humans were capable of such nobility and courage. Vatu and I will do battle once again, at the place where the two worlds meet.
Oh.
Before you get to her, you'll have to go through me.
No human can stand against me.
Haven't you heard the legends? I'm not a regular human anymore.
I am no man.
It was I who broke through the divide that separated the plane of spirits from the material world. To hate me is to give me breath.
Don't fight with hate.
Rava! The only way to win is together!
Oh.
You will die.
It doesn't matter. We have to finish this together.
The harmonic convergence is about to begin.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
The Hercules there? Oh.
We are bonded forever.
This is your prison now, and I will close the portal so no human will ever be able to physically enter the spirit world and release you.
But what about you?
The spirits must stop fighting with humans and return to their home in the spirit world. I will be the bridge between our two worlds.
Sorry.
This is my mission. To use Rava's light spirit to guide the world toward peace.
I'm sorry, Rava. Even with Vatu locked away, darkness still surrounds humanity. There wasn't enough time.
Don't worry. We will be together for all of your lifetimes, and we will never give up.
Do you know who you are?
I'm the Avatar.
We've been raising this herd of air bison since the 100-Year War. I never thought I'd be able to present one to the Avatar.
Thank you for all your kindness.
The harmonic convergence is only weeks away.
I have to close the spirit portal before that happens.
Big showdown.
Damn, okay. That answered a lot of questions.
Yep. Absolutely.
And besides that, wow. What a couple of episodes.
Yeah,
like a
man.
mini movie. Amazing. So yeah, that was Beginnings Part 2. what a journey they just, took us on there.
Yeah.
With Juan becoming the first avatar, and how and why that all happened, with the spirit of Rava inside of him, and that's, that alliance there between the light spirit and the human. That's what made the avatar, and him battling Batu at the first conjunction of spheres I was about to say, but that's from The Witcher.
Something with divergence? No, convergence.
The harmonic convergence. That's what it was called. Oh man. And then Korra, just that did seem like she learned a lot from that, just like we did. And now she knows that she only has 2 weeks left until the next harmonic convergence, where she will have to close the spirit portals.
Who Unalaq is trying to
open. Unalaq is trying to open the spirit portals.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what he tricked Korra into doing. So it definitely seems like he's the one, causing all of this. What is his motivation though? Like, is it just like pure villain-esque, like evil, and I want to release evil into the world and destroy the world because muhaha? Or like, what is his real motivation?
Was he possessed by?
Oh, he might have been, or manipulated in some way, because we saw him walk out of the spirit world, at least. Like last time we saw him when he was talking to his kids, the siblings. So maybe he's like, that's why he's walking back and forth, is because he's conversing with Batu. That might be it. Or at least that might be some of the reason why, or one of the reasons why, like, this is going on. And then Korra at the end also got an air bison. I don't know if that's gonna, like, if that air bison is gonna follow her for like the rest of her life in that way, because this does seem like she already has a spirit animal in Naga.
I think so. And then Sky Bison is just like Momo was for, like, the lemur was for the
maybe just another means of transportation, or another spirit animal. I don't know if there's any rule that says you can't have multiple spirit animals in a way.
I think they call spirit guides.
Spirit guides, sorry, not spirit animals. It's just so much with spirits going on. And just speaking of Sky Bison, just of course just had to bring in our little Appa here, because he's still the GOAT when it comes to Sky Bisons.
Yes,
it's hard to compete with that guy. Wow, but it was some emotional stuff going on.
Yeah.
Once again, with the music and everything that went down, and it was difficult holding the tears back, even for me. And you got to do a little bit of tear bending.
Very little. Yeah.
Very little.
It's not because I kind of actually held a little bit back, maybe.
Yeah. Also because it was so interesting what was going on. So I for one, I didn't want to miss anything. So I was just like, no, focus up and just watch this and don't. That was also like the battle in itself with Juan, or the first avatar, and Rava against Batu, and in the spirit realm we got to see like the other side of, or what it looks like when you go through one of the spirit portals, and you can actually see, like, they're way closer to each other. It's not on opposite ends of the earth, like in the human world, whereas the North Pole and the South Pole, now they are very close to each other, and they converge at the harmonic conversion. So that makes sense. And they were able to then defeat Batu and imprison him there. So it didn't happen the way that it did all the times before when they fought, Rava and Batu, where the way that she explained it was that if she won, then he would disappear, but he would always be a part of her, because you can't have light without the darkness, and vice versa. And if he won, then she would always be a part of him, although then the world will be, enveloped in darkness and chaos for about 10,000 years, which we don't want that. And that is of course what Batu is interested in doing now again, and has then presumably gotten another human to free him or help him this time, just like he did the first time with Juan.
Yeah, and it seems like he found a way to completely eradicate Rava. But he didn't get to do it last time. So maybe that's what he wants to do this time around at this convergence?
Yeah, and Rava is now a part of the Avatar and will always be a part of the Avatar. They are forever linked across lifetimes. But does that mean then that, okay, so the Avatar has only been a part of this world for 10,000 years, and this is the first time since the first Avatar that this harmonic convergence is going to happen again?
We don't
Maybe
know.
like that is still a lot of avatars, you know, in 10,000 years. That's a lot of human lives. So it does make sense. Although that room at the Southern Air Temple, there are so many statues there, so many avatars. So I don't know if I want to like count all of them, and I'm sure many of them didn't live for as long as, like, for example, Kyoshi did. Like, she lived for a couple of 100 years or something, right? Yeah. Oh man, so much. And just, yeah, humans, they suck. We suck.
Yeah. But
Just
as
also
it was explained in this one, actually spirits kind of came into the human world.
Yes.
The material world.
Yeah.
And not because they necessarily not like they necessarily took over.
No.
It's more that they tried perhaps to live in
harmony.
or not necessarily in harmony, but at least they tried to live
Or coexist.
Coexist, exactly. Yeah. But the humans kind of humans are humans.
Yeah, or at first at least they just secluded themselves to these lion turtles who were the only the ancient beings that were protecting the humans from the spirits, both dark and light and whatever was going on, and that eternal struggle there. So it was always, the whole spirit element was always a bit iffy in that way. You could say that, like, there were always a lot of danger involved, and it wasn't until Juan and Rama did what they did that they could, you know, really try to create some sort of balance, and the humans could then inhabit their own worlds properly. But maybe the damage had already been done by that point, and like the darkness inside of the humans, it was just, sorry, you were,
It's well, they did say that it felt like the spirits accepted that they were led to the spirit world, because, well, humans can't control it, so that's why we have to go to the spirit world, because we can't coexist at this point.
Yeah. But we can find balance in some way.
Yeah. But it seemed like there was a mutual understanding, at least. Yeah. And then, of course, from there on, well, humans have always been in constant battle with each other as well. So you don't even need the spirits to have something to fight against, because humans will just fight each other instead.
They'll do that, or help each other. You know, the humans, they have the capability of both light and dark inside of them, and the spirits trusted, like, the best of them, being the Avatar, Juan, to be then the bridge between the two realms, as like the only bridge between them. So yeah, that's we got the explanation.
Yeah.
Damn, and that's, you know, it just affects both this series, but also Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm glad they're diving into some of that stuff as well, and not only just focusing on the story of Korra, but it's a grander scale, you could say.
Yeah. Having explained some of the stuff that felt a little bit out of left field in the last, like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, we don't know exactly why the Avastate was. We just knew that it was a long line of avatars, and they were able to bend all 4 elements and stuff like that. They were the bridge to the spirit world, but now we got explained why.
Yes.
Or when, why and how.
And when.
And when, and explained a lot of stuff that was only very lightly touched upon in The Last Airbender, and also with the lion turtles, and now it kind of gives a lot more merit to the lion turtles, considering that some people think that it was a little bit too Deus Ex Machina with the
in at the end of The Last Airbender, with the lion turtle showing up and giving Aang the power to bend spirits. But they have always been like the ancient beings, the ancient protectors, and even Rava was like speaking with a lot of respect for the lion turtle that they were conversing with there. So it seems like they were some of the first beings, and maybe some of the first to also be some sort of bridge between spirits and the physical world or material world, in a sense.
The lion turtles are like mystical beings now, because they are not to be seen or experienced, because they kind of retired, or
they took a step back and stopped interfering, and they weren't needed in the same way that they were before, where they were kind of protecting the humans from the spirits, because now there are no spirits in the material world, or well, now there is at this point in time with Korra, and that's the whole issue with in this season, and that she will have to solve. And now we definitely have like a time limit, as I said at the start of the discussion, 2 weeks, and then she's just gonna have to close the portals. Although I have a feeling that it's again I end up with a battle against Batu again, and then Korra is gonna have to be the one to defeat him this time around with the help of Rava, the light spirit inside of her that is forever linked. And I like the thought of that it is actually a spirit inside of the Avatar that is also giving the Avatar its power. And maybe Korra can start conversing with Rava now and become like an even more powerful, or just rekindle that link, because that wasn't part of the story before, or at least with Aang and the avatars before Aang, that they didn't say anything about Rava. So it's just, oh man, a lot of information with 2 great episodes that really taught us a lot, and taught Korra a lot, stuff that she needed, I'm sure, with getting in touch with the spiritual side of things. But do you have anything else you want to add to it?
There's probably something more with the lion turtle in the end of Atla, and this one with the light and the dark and all that he said to Aang. But my brain is too tired to figure out the link between it right now. So
might comment on the next time around.
Maybe.
Definitely. Okay, well then that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Legend of Korra, Book 2, Chapter 8, Beginnings, Part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.